Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio November 30th, 2022. You're in good shape to get in touch with your deeper desires today, particularly related to work, health, and relationships. You might experience a moment of truth that fuels the motivation to pursue a goal. Your interactions tend to take on a more serious tone than usual. A minor disagreement is possible as a result, but try not to let this drain you. You can also be determined to get around an obstacle. Doing some work quietly, on your own, or behind the scenes can be in focus and successful. You're content to chip away at a problem that doesn't have immediate rewards and results. The cosmic weather today and tomorrow is especially chaotic. Everyone will feel like they're in a volatile state. As mental Mercury stands across the sky in an opposition with mighty Mars, bombs will be erupting within everyone's minds. This ensures that you'll be feeling angry, aggressive, and extremely fired up. Do not make rash decisions or promises, as you are not thinking clearly. If a partner, crush, or even ex pops up today with an angry temperament, try to smooth out ruffled feathers or simply do not engage. It is better to wait till better days arrive. Focus on calming your mind to feel empowered and in control. Since Mars retrograde in Gemini trines Saturn in Aquarius, you may want to reconsider how much authority someone or something has over you. It could refer to a business partner, investor, financial advisor, or something related to your finances. Either way, it would be in your best interest to disconnect from any building tension or aggravation. You have the authority to assume more control over your responsibilities, but it is up to you to do so in a calm yet mature manner. The moon's second visit to your financial sector since Saturn's direct turn here was always going to be a valuable chance to check in. However, while the moon's friendly aspect to Mars in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart was always going to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, it comes just as Saturn is doing the same. This can give you the confidence to believe that you really can take your financial power back. Give yourself enough time to get things done today. You may feel pulled in several directions at once, and it will take a lot of emotional energy to balance yourself out before you can begin to get things accomplished. While exercise might be the last thing on your mind, consider that everything you do will benefit from the sharper focus you have once you've given your heart rate a chance to strengthen and pump fresh blood into your system. Time to get that new project started. With this vibration, you're sure to feel energized and full of creativity. Even if you're not usually the one who leads the pack, it doesn't mean that you don't have the abilities to do so. Take the bull by the horns today and get everyone going on whatever it is you'd like to see started. Whether it's a program on the work scene, or a home renovation that you have on your mind, don't hesitate for a minute to speak up and get the ball rolling. The busier life gets, the more important it is to take advantage of the few brief weeks that Jupiter is back in an adventurous part of your chart. It was just 7 days ago that the Sun not only left a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart but ended all planetary activity here, while tomorrow Jupiter will move into his final 3 weeks in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery. With the Sun already in your busy work sector and Jupiter on his way back to your career sector, this couldn't be more important. The moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday was always going to leave you more emotionally engaged, but this time, there is also a sense of anticipation. This last visit before Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, return next week has put you on alert that it will soon be time to give your relationships a lot more attention. Our eyes in the sky. The cosmic climate is challenging today as the Aquarius moon allies with Saturn while also butting heads with Mercury, Venus, and Mars. The energy here can put your will at odds with your emotions, making it difficult to know which way you should move forward. You might also feel weighed down and unmotivated as these funky vibes wash over everyone. Meanwhile, stubborn behaviors are likely to manifest, so you'll want to watch out for these in both yourself and others. Tension will hang in the air, so if you feel like you need a timeout, permit yourself to take one. You're able to keep track of the things that matter, managing to take control and concentrate on what's important to you. Such an optimistic approach positively affects your personal life, helping you to resolve any potential problems you must deal with and uncover the true significance of your relationships and exactly the direction they are heading. Your ability to understand any situation is good, and you're able to undertake any sort of mental task. Equally, you're communicating without any difficulty, so possible negotiations or similar conversations turn out to be successful. You also find your general level of curiosity is heightened, and you're keen to acquire knowledge and learn as much as you can. Your thoughts have seldom been so lucid and in harmony. Problems with relationships that seemed insurmountable just a short time ago are now resolved without further arguments. The time has come to revive personal bonds. Enjoy this phase and experience life with other people. The memories will last for a long time. Don't be surprised by certain situations and dating opportunities that crop up. There's plenty to contemplate and consider in the coming weeks before you make any decisions. Think about how you want to allow your heart to be directed. Showing good sense assures time spent isn't wasted and for nothing. In the evening, we'll see more rocky vibes as the moon shares a harsh aspect with unpredictable Uranus. This energy threatens to challenge what we usually feel we can rely on, which can lead to destabilization and strained emotions. Just after midnight, the Aquarius moon sextiles the Sagittarius sun, granting us inner peace and confidence. If we are awake, our strong sense of self will facilitate authentic connections with others. We celebrate the quirkier sides of our personalities, forging relationships based on niche interests and shared dreams. If we are asleep, we can expect uplifting dreams where novel experiences shift our perspective in affirming ways. What interests you most is of a positive nature and helps you gain insight into many new issues and make progress at every opportunity. These encounters stimulate the exchange of ideas that provide numerous sources of inspiration. Ideas to make your relationship more interesting, or opportunities to travel and broaden your horizons. After sunup, Mars in Gemini trines Saturn in Aquarius, the second of 3 trines in Mars' retrograde cycle. These transits create a narrative arc that supports tempering our passions so we can focus our willpower. The first of these trines occurred on September 27th with Mars in direct motion. Think back to this date. Was there a project kicked off around this time that you have since lost momentum on? This trine reminds you that although a redesign may be in order, this project is still viable. In fact, it is destined for success, despite false starts. What steps can you take at this point to push this enterprise along? You're allowed to get experimental in your process. Think outside the box. Take a few risks. Defy a few expectations. The final trine between Mars and Saturn will be on March 30th, 2023, after Mars enters Cancer and Saturn enters Pisces.